Alright girls, so I hope you got your purse and your shoes on because it's time to shop. We just accepted a batch from Instacart. It is paying $49 and change, 50 bucks. Going to Sam's Club. And we're shopping for 3 customers on this batch. I don't remember how many items it was. I think it's like 30 something items, but everyone is in Sam's Club, so I don't have to run all over the store. And then a bunch of the items were in produce, so I know all of those items are going to be grouped together, so this shouldn't take me much time at all. Now, if you remember, if you've been watching my channel, I used to live in North Austin. I now moved to South Austin. So I'm not familiar with this particular store's layout, but I'm pretty sure, that I can get this figured out. So anyhow, let's make our way to Sam's Club and start shopping, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. Alright, so first impressions. I'm a bit concerned because there's no sign on this store, so what in the ghetto is going on here? But anyhow, let's take a look at these customers' orders. We can see that they have avocados, broccoli, asparagus, salmon, lots and lots of produce, bananas, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, pretty much any berry you can think of they had on this list. Some apples, some bananas, some mushrooms. These people clearly eat way healthier than I do. So anyhow, we're going to head to the produce section first. Now, normally I would not head to the produce section first, especially if I'm shopping in a grocery store. But because this is a big box store, I'm going to head to the produce section first because we can probably knock out 50 to 60% of this order by just simply going to the produce section first. So we're going to go there. We're going to grab everything that we need. Luckily, all of the produce that the customers wanted was in stock. However, there were a couple of issues, and you guys will see those unfolding on the interface here. There was a situation with the raspberries and the blackberries, I believe, in particular, where those items were not available in the regular versions, but they did have the organic versions. And so you will see me make manual replacements of those on the interface. And also, while replacing those, it's interesting, I believe it was the blackberries. They weren't available, and so Instacart suggested replacing the blackberries with blueberries. However, they had the organic version of blackberries, which is what I chose to replace, and the customer had already had an order of blueberries, so I didn't want to give them double blueberries. So I replaced the blackberries, regular blackberries with organic blackberries. So you'll see that happen. So once we finish here in the produce section, which we're going to do in lightning speed, I kid you not, it probably took me about maybe 6 minutes to grab all of these items here in produce. It would have taken me less time, but if you are an Instacart shopper, you know that the UPC codes in produce never match. So listen, pro tip, if you are an Instacart shopper and you go to Sam's Club or Costco, any of these big box stores, and the UPC codes do not match, don't waste time with those. Just simply click on cannot scan and just do a manual replacement of it, and so that way you're not spending a whole lot of time taking images and trying to scan the UPC codes, because in probably 85 to 90% of the cases the UPC code will not match the actual item that you're scanning or the customer's requested. So anyhow, once we get all of our produce done, we're going to head to the prepared food section, where we also had a little bit of an issue there. The customer wanted a caprese salad, and it was early in the day when I accepted this, so the kitchen usually puts things out probably around noon. So if you shop prepared foods earlier, you're either going to get food that was prepared the day before, or the item is not going to be available. So I went to the prepared food section to get the caprese salad, which was not available, and the customer requested a refund in the application, which I hate giving, because if you're an Instacart shopper, every time you offer a refund or have to issue a refund, that is money being taken out of your pocket. So I went ahead, I refunded the item because it was only about maybe 10 bucks. So I figured that would only affect the pay by about $1 or so I wasn't too concerned about that. So I refunded them and continued my shopping excursion. And midway through the shopping excursion, you will see that the customer reaches out to me and asks if they had a Caesar salad, which they did have Caesar salad in stock. The customer requests a picture of the Caesar salad and also pricing. So you'll see that happening here too, where I send them an image and also send them pricing information, which they approved, which also was very exciting for me because it meant that my pay was not affected. So anyhow, as you can see, we're knocking this order out. So I'm going to go ahead and get this order finished up, and then we're going to head to grab the water and also the pantry staples, and then we will be on our way out of this store and on our way to our 50 bucks. Okay, so while you continue to watch the interface and watch me complete this order at Sam's Club, I'm going to catch you guys up to date on what's been going on with me in my personal life. You know that I really don't do Instacart very much anymore, just because it's pointless at this point. So I will turn the application on, and I will cherry pick orders, which is what's happening here. This order was a pretty short, a reasonable distance. I wouldn't necessarily qualify it as short, but a reasonable distance, and it was decent pay. It was a slow Sunday, so I figured why not. So we went ahead and accepted this order. Now, you'll also know that I mentioned a few videos back that I'm starting my own transportation company. So we have everything pretty much squared away for that. All of the infrastructure has been built. I have my website built. You guys know I already own the cargo van. What else have we done? We've gotten our EIN. We've gotten our authority pretty much filed. So we filed that with the FMCSA. We've gotten our BOC3. In addition to that, the last thing that we need to do is get our insurance. And we're waiting for the insurance. We're probably going to get the insurance this week, so that once the authority goes live, all of those pieces will be in place. So it typically takes about 30 days if you're starting a transport company, FYI, for everything to go active. So that's why I'm still doing Instacart orders in the interim. In addition to Instacart, I also do day trading. So I do some things on E-Trades, Robinhoods, and also through Chase, I'm able to do day trading. So I do day trading there also as additional income. So I'm able to make, on average, probably about maybe $200 to $300, maybe closer to $150 to $300 per day doing day trading. And I'm also having days where I'm not making anything doing day trading. So that is how I am making money in the interim until my transport company is up and fully running. In addition to the transport company, we're also starting a dispatching company. So we're going to be doing those two things simultaneously. And I'll probably still be doing Instacart there sporadically, obviously not with as much frequency as I'm able to do it currently, but that will still be happening. So anyhow, that's just an update. So you guys are probably, thinking, well, I thought she was starting a transport company. Yes, I did start a transport company, but I'm still sort of in that interim period. So that's what's going on with that. So anyhow, you guys, we have pretty much gotten this full order completed. Let's get the checkout, and then we're going to bag this up, and we're going to head off to the delivery locations. I'm not sure I got all 3 delivery locations, but I did get 2 of the 3. So you will be able to see those delivery locations as well. So before we close the video out, let's talk about the thing that most people always want to talk about, and that thing is pay. So initially this order was paying $49.88. We wound up making an extra $1. I think customer B tipped us an additional $1. So that took us to $50.88. And you'll see a breakdown of who paid what. As per usual, the customer who wanted the most paid the least, and that was customer C. That was the customer with all of the produce. They paid a whopping total of a $3 tip. So, and they lived 10 miles away. They were the bulk of the distance. Customer A and customer B were less than a mile away from the store. So anyhow, that is it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy shopping.